I thought I would share a little sunset tour. These moments of quietness are very rare in our little active village. Indonesians grow up beside highways, and so they're so used to the sound of engines and motors and people that they don't like the sound of peace. So there's still a lot going on, but today is Hari Saraswati. That is the day for the goddess Saraswati, who is the sub-god of learning and knowledge. So everybody's been to temple all day today, and so they're tired, and thus it's quiet, except for the farmers coming home, which makes my dogs bark. You've seen all of this, but look how rich it looks right now. I love these flowers. I've got to put another stake in here. And then my succulents are gorgeous, and these will all be green peppers. And a lot of herbs. Sweet basil, lemon basil, a coriander, parsley, mint, celery, cilantro, and then here is the rosemary in a very special place because it needs to be really dry. Mom could grow this. She would ignore it and it would grow so well. We just planted, we fixed up the edging here and replanted some flowers because they were being taken over by this healing herb, just for your stomach. And I'll cut this back today. This is the kucing kumis, which is cat whiskers. And it's going to start getting out of control, so I've got to keep these guys separate from each other. I'm most proud of my lemon tree. You'll see this one's finally turning yellow. And on this side here, I can count 7 now. 1, I always have to ignore the dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the other side there are a few as well. And I've just watered all of this. My beautiful pink bougainvilleas are doing well. And my terong or eggplant is doing well. You can see I've got a beautiful one right here. This is kale. Some of these aren't doing so well. That is a, California, what do they call those? I can't think of the name of it, but that is, it's driving me nuts. Papaya, that's papaya. More terong or eggplant. And then these beans I cut up and put in the dog foods. It's great roughage for them. And all of this Ibu Resmi just cleaned out because we had, the rosellas were all dying. And you can see my beautiful spinach. I'll get out here this evening or tomorrow and pull a bunch and cook them and freeze them. And then this is my other lemon tree, and it's got probably 18 on it, plus some amazing flowers. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, beautiful bird's nest in there. Sometimes I surprise her. 5, 6, 7. I see 7 right now, and then all these flowers. So that's going to be fun. This is my tamarind that just died and came right back straight away. We've cut these plants back. And this little tomato plant, as Grandmother Culp would say, came up volunteer. And I'm just leaving it. Hopefully we'll get some tomatoes from it. These will be peas, not my favorite, but Resmi planted them. My marquis saw is just growing like gangbusters. Just waiting for them to get ripe, but they are everywhere. We have a cobra, a king cobra, living in here. We think there are multiple holes he goes in and out of. So we're trying to be incredibly respectful. Sadly, if we find him, we will have to kill him. And I cut back the mulberry tree, and you can see all the beautiful berries on the mulberry tree. They are just everywhere because we cut it back. And we just had a huge harvest of starfruit, but I did not take good care of them. There's still some. You can see the little baby right there. And there's probably a few more here, but I don't eat them much anymore. And what else? I think that's kind of it that's new and interesting. Mark's, whatever that is still there. And I've got to cut this guy back. He just gets ginormous. These are sacred trees. Their roots go very deep. And I am so excited about my beautiful orchids that I just water. And when I rinse the rice, which you should do 3 times, I pour the rice juice on the orchids and they just love it. Look at these guys. And look at these guys. Isn't that beautiful? There are still some that are not doing so well. These guys look so healthy. Just don't seem to want to flower, so I think I'm going to start putting some fertilizer on them. And I think that's kind of it. Very happy plant. We love that. And then here is more basil. Right here. We are growing jahe or ginger there. And this is my avocado tree, which should start blossoming in the next year. And then it'll be 2 more years before it fruits. And I think that's about it. I'm very excited that finally my vine here is beginning to have yellow flowers. So we're starting to have color in the bathroom. And I guess that's it. Thanks for walking with me. Bye.